Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lara, or Lara Likes Mascara, and I am a project panner to my core, which you would know if you watch my videos because I literally have three simultaneous project pans going on of different varieties, of course. I had the Graveyard Project Pan, which just wrapped up recently. That culminates at Halloween and only goes for 6 months. The Full Year Project Pan, which is just like literally goes on all year and I can choose any products for that. And then this one, which is the Lipstick Project Pan, where I specifically focus on lip products. You might have noticed in the title that it says finale, and it's kind of tricky because obviously it's not the end of the year yet. There's still lots of time left. But because of the schedule that I have planned for myself for the end of the year, there's just not enough weeks for me to do one more lipstick project pan video, because at the end of the year, every year I do a makeup inventory, which is 2 videos because I have so much stuff. I don't want to make like an hour-long video. So that's split into 2 videos. Then of course I need to have a project pan wrap up. I need to have like a year-end makeup no-buy talk through of how it's going. I need to show all of my empties from my makeup collection for the entire year. Like there's just a lot of loose ends that need to be wrapped up at the end of the year, and not enough weeks for me to do another lipstick project pan. So unfortunately, this is the finale. It wasn't really expected, but I'm going to try to mitigate that by doing a lipstick project pan focus video in the early part of 2024. That's so weird to say. In January, and I will show if there has been any progress on these items. I also want you to let me know how you feel about this project. Should I continue it into next year? Because I really appreciate it. I felt like I got so many items finished this way. But I do have a lot of project pans going, and it's kind of difficult to focus on all of these different projects. I would frequently get confused about what's in what project, and also like not end up reaching for any of my lip products that were not in any of my projects because I just felt like I had so many to get use out of. So I kind of have conflicting feelings here, but I did really enjoy it. So maybe I would do it on like a quarterly basis rather than an every 2 months basis. I don't know. I guess that's for me to figure out, but I would like to know if you enjoyed this, because this was my first year doing a lipstick project pan, and on the whole I had fun, but yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot of panning. So let's just hop into the video and talk about the lip products and how much progress I made on them in the last 2 months. So first up, I have a big win. Last time, the product that I thought I was most likely to have finished was this one, the Chai lipstick. Well, actually both of these. I had hoped to finish both of these by the end of the year. Of course, now it's November, so hard to know what this is gonna look like in a couple of months. But this Kiko lipstick, I recently depotted. Look at that. I dug in there, I think it was just yesterday or the day before, and I removed the product because I did finish it off. I panned the lipstick, which is very exciting because there was so much product of this at the start of this lipstick project pan. Like I really did a lot of work. And can you see how deep that is? This has got to be like the most product inside a lipstick ever. This is like my 4th time using this container for something, and this is the most full it's been from one product, I'm pretty sure. Look at how much lipstick is in there. Now, will I actually finish this product entirely? You know how I feel about sticking my fingers in products and then applying it on my lips. I don't like it, so I don't know if I'll finish it. I guess we'll see how it goes, how quickly I'm using it up. But I'm just very proud that I managed to finish it off just in time before this finale, because this has been a really difficult product to use. Like it comes off my lips so quickly. It's like a grayish mauve color. Like I will never buy this product again. It's just not for me. But I'm glad to have tried it one time and to have had it in my collection and to know how I feel about it now. But I'm just really glad to have gotten it out. And I think that this is something that's been in the project since the beginning. I pulled up the picture of the like lipstick project pan first video from February this year. And yeah, it's in there. So I've been working on it since February, and I finally managed to finish up. So I'm very glad about that. Let's move on to this Bite lipstick in Chai. Ooh, and you know what? I would have tracked this. So let's see, you know, how much I had left to use in this last update, because I actually don't know. Okay, Kiko Mauve. Oh my god. I used up so much of this compared to the previous months. Do you see this? That is unreal. This is the product that I had in my bathroom for the last couple months, so I would apply it after I did my makeup in the morning or just like as lip balm, you know, when I wash my hands. But like, look at that difference. Do you see those lines? Do you see how close together those were before? And then now that drastic drop, like what? That's unreal. How did I use up that much in like just under 2 months? Extremely impressive. Wow. That, I don't think I'm ever gonna beat that. That was so unexpected. I'm glad I captured my face on camera. The rest of them will not be quite as significant, so temper your expectations. But this is the Bite lipstick in Chai. It's just a little mini, yet somehow this has been proving very challenging to use up. I do like the color, but like you would just think it would go so fast, and it's not. And I use this as both a lipstick and a blush, and it's still not going quickly. Oh, I didn't mention this. I never used as a blush. All of these basically I've been using as blushes, but not this Kiko one. So that's why it makes it like doubly impressive that I was able to use it up on just my lips. So let's see where we're at with this. Oh no, I feel like I've been using it a lot, but it's barely any progress. That's disappointing. You can see this is definitely the time that I've had the least progress out of the previous months. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say I don't know if this will be done by the end of the year. Even if I did have a finale at like the end of December, I don't know if this would be done. But I did recently finish another product that I was using a lot as a blush. And so now this one I think will be the main product I use as blush. So I will see more progress, but again, it's kind of unrealistic to expect this all to be done in the next not even 2 months because of the progress thus far. So you will see this in 2024 in a project for sure. If not lipstick project pan, then in a regular project pan. I still like this, but you know, it's got a little bit of a scent. Beautiful color on my cheeks, not so much on my lips, but yeah, I still like this after all this time. I'm just realizing now what a Kiko Focus project this has been, kind of weirdly, because I only have 3 Kiko products in my whole collection. I have 3 lip products and 1 blush, and yet 3 of my Kiko products are in this project pan. So I don't know what's up with that, because I got them mostly traveling. Like, you can't get Kiko in Canada, and those trips were like a long time ago, like pre-pandemic. So yeah, I just had them a while. Let's talk about another Kiko product. This one is a red lipstick, and I was kind of complaining last time because whenever I use this, it's super obvious on my cheeks. It's just such a bright blush, and it's like more than I want. But I have gotten a little bit better at knowing exactly how much to use so that it's not too much blush. Like, I just have to use the tiniest bit. Usually with these lipsticks, like, you can kind of see, because I was using the Bite one as blush this morning, I would draw like that much, like a large circle on my hand, and then use my brush to blend it out. But with this, I would probably draw like 2 tiny lines, like just tiny, and that would be enough for my blush. And sometimes I would even have leftover, and I would just blot it on like my lips. This is so pigmented. But I've also realized this is a really nice red lipstick in terms of fading, because the issue I have a lot of the time when I'm leaving the house, if I'm going to a party or something, I'm not gonna wear a red lipstick because I know like it's not going to fade well. I'm going to be snacking, I'm going to be drinking. The red is going to show like around the outlines of my lips and not on the inside. But this I found fades really beautifully throughout the night. And I can't say the same about a lot of other red lipsticks. So that is useful to know. And I think that I can get away with wearing this out of the house now, because up until now I'd pretty much only been wearing it as blush and not as lipstick. But let's see if we've made any progress on it. Oh, that's all that's left. It's actually less than I expected visually. And yet, no progress. I guess I just, in my mind, I remembered it as taller. Yeah, I'm not gonna mark anything because I have been using it, but as I said, it's just such a small amount that I put on my hand when I use it. It's so pigmented that I keep blotting this all over the paper, but yeah, there's no progress. You can see how much progress I've made this year. Like, there has been some, but it has been slow. So that's fine. I can always put this in a project pan next year. It doesn't smell or anything. And now I realize I do like using it as a lipstick, so it should be no problem to get this used, especially in the next few months as the weather gets colder, you know, holidays and everything. So yeah, I'm not upset about my lack of use on this one. That's fine. Let's move on to the final Kiko product. We might as well talk about them all together. I just used it. Like, that is a lip liner I'm wearing right now. Oh, there it is. This is, well, I bought it in conjunction with this Kiko one, but they're really kind of different. The lipstick is more like a grayish mauve, and the lip liner I would say is more of a brownie mauve. A couple days ago I was like, oh, it's developing a bit of a scent, but I don't know. Am I just imagining things? There's so much left of this though. Like, I really hope it is not going bad because this is going to take me forever to get through. Although I have been trying to use lip liners a lot more lately. But yeah, I did just add this into the project fairly recently. This wasn't in from the start. So let's see if I've used it at all recently. Ugh, disappointing. That's too bad. Don't get me wrong, there has been progress, but you know, considering it's like a millimeter or two and this thing is like 40 millimeters, well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish it before it gets bad, if it does actually smell bad. But I like how it looks now, and I'm enjoying combining a darker lip liner with a slightly lighter, like different colored lipstick, because I feel like that's a thing, the whole like cherry cola lips, which I don't even really like, but when the colors are close enough together, I feel like it is fine. So I do have a lip liner that is like permanently in my wristlet that I use when I'm out and about, and I feel like I should switch it to this one, especially because it's fall, so like it's okay to get away with darker lip colors, but I don't know. This one, I'm not super happy about my progress. So some of these have done well, others not so much. Final two products, and these were both moved into the project somewhat recently, like last update, I think, or maybe 2 updates ago. So the overall progress won't be quite as impressive. Let's start with the fall one. This is what I'm wearing today, and I will go ahead and apply a little bit more. Every opportunity I have to talk about these Revlon lip butters, I do. I feel like I'm just trying to like bring them back, even though Revlon is not cruelty free. So like I don't even want to encourage people to buy them if they are still around. But this is in the shade Red Velvet. Just a beautiful fall color and so like creamy, moisturizing, really can be sheared out or applied more thickly. I love it. This is another one that I always have in my wristlet because it pretty much goes with any eye look, any outfit, any type of occasion, because I can use it as little or as much as I want to. So I have made some good progress. I actually have had 2 different lip butters in this project, but the larger one is this one. So you can see a little bit of progress there. That is pretty much as expected. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this by the end of the year, but that's perfectly fine because it hasn't gone bad. I still enjoy it. I wouldn't mind having this another fall season. So yeah, if you still got lip butters, bust them out. They're still great. You know, a lot of older products today, you'd be like, this just like wouldn't do well in this marketplace. Like, things are so competitive, but the lip butters, I feel like they were ahead of their time. For sure. Okay, and the last product, this is another red lipstick. At the beginning of the year, I had like a lot of pink lip products. Now by the end of the year, I've had like all darker or red lip products because I wanted to get the pinks out, and now I want to get the reds out. But look how much is left of this. This is from NYX as well, but like very old NYX, and there's so much product. I had basically not even used this before this lipstick project pan, but I have been getting use out of it. I've been trying to use it as kind of like a lip balm throughout the working day, but this does not fade gracefully at all. And in fact, it like bleeds outside of the lines of my lips. So like after I've eaten, or if it's just been a while, it will have faded from the inside part of my lips and it'll be like all along the outside. It's so weird. I don't think I'll show you a picture of what it looks like, but you can imagine. No, I feel like I've used this so much recently and there's no progress whatsoever. There's also red lipstick all over the page, but yeah, that is where we are at, unfortunately. I did say last time that I need to decide if I want to declutter this or not, and I haven't minded it as much as I thought I would, because it is kind of minty and I don't like that. But if the progress is going this slowly and it's going to take like 3 years to finish, then maybe it is time to declutter. I'm not making that decision yet. I think that this deserves at least 1 more month or 2 in some kind of project pan to make that decision, but it is helpful to see that progress or lack thereof. So some things I'm happy about this time, some things I'm really not happy about. I also wanted to take a look at the original products. So I have this pulled up, this lipstick project pan. So in there I have a lip butter, I have a baby lips, I have one of those Revlon lip products that I hated, I have the NYX butter gloss, I've got this Kiko one, a lip liner, and then this Bite one. So of the original ones, I finished the lip butter, the baby lips, that Revlon one, kind of the Kiko one, like I haven't finished this, but I made a lot of progress. And then I finished the lip liner. So let's call the Kiko one half. So 4.5 out of the original 8. So over 50% success rate in terms of panning. That is really great. So I'm really, really happy about that. 4 products over the course of a year doesn't sound like that much, but I finished 4 products and I made a lot of progress on other ones that I would not have used otherwise. Like this one, I mean, this is not done, but I've kind of rediscovered my love for it. And this one is well on its way to being done. So that is it. That is this year's lipstick project pan. Maybe you'll see some of these in my end of the year, like full makeup empties. Hopefully I will have finished 1 or 2 more by then. And again, let me know what you think about doing a lipstick project pan for next year, if you enjoyed the series or if I just have too much project panning on this channel. But that's going to be it. And let's talk about a book that I have been reading lately. Hidden Valley Road, Inside the Mind of an American Family by Robert Kolker. I have been telling everyone I know about this book because it's just such a fascinating premise. This family from the 1950s, it's a Catholic American family. The father is like high up in the Army, Navy, and they have a lot of children. They choose to just like keep having children essentially. They have 12 kids in the end, and 6 of them over the course of their lifetime are diagnosed with schizophrenia. This is a very dysfunctional family. I'm more than halfway through now, but it still is very much a mystery as to like how much what is nature versus nurture, at least the point in the book I'm at. It's sort of covering like the science that was known at the time alongside the family in like the 60s and 70s, because there was this real question of like how much of it is biological. So that's really interesting. It is very dense, as I said, like there's a lot of discussion about the science behind it, and it's, I mean, you know, over 300 pages. This is taking me weeks to get through, but I'm really glad that I'm reading it. What else can I say? It's fascinating. If you like nonfiction, this is a real family, I would recommend you read this. That is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you next week.